What's up guys, this is Muhab, and Tesla stock is now very close to hit all-time high. The stock is up about 99% since June of 2019, and today Tesla stock increased by more than 6%. This is just in one day. That's amazing. Now let's discuss the reasons behind that sudden increase, but before that, as usual, get your cup of coffee, smash the like button, and let's roll the intro. The reason behind Tesla stock increase relies on two main things. Firstly, the US-China trade deal. This deal made not only Tesla stock to rise, but also pretty much most of the US stock market. In fact, the Dow Jones in New York rose 170.4 points to 28,305.80, while the S&P 500 was up 28.37 points at 3,197.17. The two countries agreed to a deal on a Friday to a rollback on some of US tariffs, and the US has agreed to halve the 15% tariffs it currently enforces on technological goods such as iPhones, televisions and headphones, and China has promised to purchase at least 200 billion worth of American goods in the next couple of years. China has also pledged to improve its intellectual property enforcement, stop currency manipulation, give US financial service firms access to the Chinese market, and restrain the transfer of US technology to Chinese firms. In addition to all of that, Chinese officials said that they will cancel the penalty tariffs set for December 15th because of the fact that they made the deal. Also, they agreed to import more farm products from the US, and in addition to all of that, it was mentioned that the negotiations on the Phase 2 deal will begin immediately rather than waiting until after the 2020 US elections. This is an amazing deal for all of us, for the Chinese market and for the US market too. One last thing to mention about the trade deal that just happened between the US and China is that the US said it will not reduce the 25% duties it currently levies on Chinese imports. However, Trump said that remaining tariffs would give the US leverage to negotiate Phase 2 deal.
Tariffs will largely remain, 25% on $250 billion, and will use them for future negotiations on the Phase 2 deal.
This means that when they negotiate for the second deal, Trump might reduce that percentage, and that will further improve the stock market in the US. So it really depends on how the second deal goes. If he, for example, reduced that 25% duties it currently levies on Chinese imports to, for example, 15 or 20%, that will give another boost to the US stock market. The second reason behind Tesla's stock growth, and probably the main reason, was because the possible tax credit extension news. So the current $7,500 EV tax credit, which allows taxpayers to deduct part of the cost of buying an electric car, phases out once an automaker hits 200,000 cumulative EV sales. And both Tesla and GM already have sold more than 200,000 electric vehicles. However, if the extension gets the green light, there would be a $7,000 credit until a manufacturer hits 600,000 vehicles sold. This is an extra 400,000 vehicles with tax credit, which results into $2.8 billion worth of profit. In conclusion, the combination of the US-China deal and the tax credit news, Tesla stock rose a lot today, and it will probably keep on rising in the future too. If everything went as planned, Tesla's valuation will be huge, or as some call it, the Amazon of energy and transportation. If you are interested in watching my forecast of Tesla stock in 2023, then click on the card in front of you. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is Muhab, and I am signing out.